Hi everybody, this is Ryan and I'm back for another video. I hope you're enjoying class so far. Things seem to be going pretty well. I want to take a little time and show you a few things. I've had several questions that I want to address. The first one is when you go to Canvas, you'll see a screen like this. It looks very similar to mine. I'm actually in the student view, so this will look very similar to yours. This is your home page. You'll see your recent announcements at the top. But as you probably have noticed, I use announcements a lot. So I have this link right here called announcements. If you click on that, you can actually go back and see all of your announcements that I've posted so far. And I'm going to post one here in a little bit. But you need to make sure you're receiving these via email. If you're not receiving these announcements, these notifications via email, we need to get that set up so you can take advantage of this information and this content that I'm sharing. So that's the first thing. So the next thing I want to point out to you is your homework, or where you find your assignments. Now, the assignments are going to be under modules. So if you click on modules, you can scroll down and module 1. So here is your review chapter homework 1. If you click on that, it'll bring up your homework. And you can click on each one of these to do your assignment. So that's your actual homework pages. Now, some of you have asked, well, how do I learn the content? Well, to get to the actual content, you'll see it in a couple places. If you go back to modules, first off, you'll see that there's a lecture video right here. So you should watch this lecture video. It goes over the content that you're doing homework over. But if you want to do more, then what you need to do is go back to home and click right here on My Lab and Mastering. And this is very similar to yours. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on My Lab and Mastering Course Home. Now when this opens up, you're going to see my instructor view, but your view will be very similar. You just won't see all these links out to the side. You'll just see the ones that are not, that don't have this little block on it. But the one I want to point you to is your study plan. If you click on study plan, it'll open up, and you'll see that it'll recommend stuff, but I like to go here to all chapters. And then we're actually doing this review chapter, basic concepts. Here's chapter 1, chapter 2, but if you click this plus, it'll actually break you out. So here's the first section that you have due on Monday. So it has the different sections here. So if you click on this, it'll give you some practice problems. Okay. It also has a section video right here that you can watch as well, and it also has a quiz me. So I would recommend that you spend a little time, particularly if you're having trouble with some of the content. Like I said, I'm going to give you some videos, but this is really where you can learn the material. So this is just practice. This is just for your work. But it has a quiz me section here. It has a practice for each section. And if you go back to all chapters, you can do that one. And then you can go and do the next one. Here's your different things. If you click on this one, you'll have a little video over this little section. So that's really where you can actually learn some of the content if you need to. There's some other places here, like you could go to video and resource library. So here's some videos. So you choose your chapter or the review chapter, and you can view your section. And there are several choices here, like you do essential videos. You could do a video here, and they say find now. And it'll find you some content that you could watch. So here are some different videos over this content that you can watch. You notice they're pretty short. They're not long. They're just short. Like these 6 videos here are all the same concept, just different types. So again, there's lots of resources here, and this being an online course, this is where you're going to learn some information that you're going to need for this course. But there's other things you can do too as well. So I want to point that out to you. So that's kind of where you can go if you need help learning material. The practice and the quiz are really good before you actually do the homework, as well as watching the video. So again, to see some videos, you click on, like if you're going to do this one, identifying real number by type, you'll click practice. It'll give you a build practice quiz. If you go back and go to all chapters and expand this, and you click on this first one, expand it out, choose the first concept. This is where you can actually do a practice set here. You can also do a watch this video over this section, and you can do a quiz me all from this spot. Now, all this stuff, this doesn't count towards a grade. It's just for your content knowledge and your learning. So I just want to point that out to you. I hope it helps. So going back, thinking about week 2, let's talk about that a little bit. So week 2, or module 2, you're going to be in review section 3. You'll have a homework assignment over review chapter 3. You'll have a review chapter, you have a chapter section 4 homework. Here's a lecture video. You should watch those, take notes. And then you have a quiz. Now remember, on quizzes, the quizzes are important. I need you to make sure that you're showing your work, and you should take pictures of your work and email those to me. My email address is listed in the content area, but I'm sorry, in the home page. So make sure you email your work to me. Again, you don't have to, but if you want partial credit, that's how I'll give you partial credit. If you want me to give you feedback, that's how I'll give you feedback. So I just wanted to point that out to you. So again, for week 2, you have review section 3 and review section 4 and a quiz. And make sure that you send me your work before you get partial credit. Looking forward to week 3, you have a test. So make sure you're prepared for the test. It's all due by September 13th. Week 2 is due by September the 6th. So again, this is Ryan. Hope your things are going well. If they're not, let me know and we'll work through it. So have a great day. Bye.